Hi guys, my name is T and this is my journey 24/7. So of course here you get the opportunity to travel with me through my ADHD mind, wherever that may take us. So today's journey is going to be a DIY project. So today we are going to make these solar power lights. So I just decided that I want to come up with something that is more energy efficient so I don't have to buy batteries all the time, just to like put in the bathroom or just in case we run out of power or something like that. I don't have to worry about candles and lighters and different things like that. And this will actually be something really good for those that may have children or different things like that, just in case of a power outage. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned. All of these items came from my local Dollar Tree store. I have clear stones, super glue, 2 outdoor solar lights, as well as 2 glass jars. And all of these items are $1.25 a piece. Now I'm going to take the solar stake light and I'm going to detach this base from the top of it. And this one seems to be a little bit tough. Normally these slide right off, but I'm also going to check to make sure that there is a yellow sticker there that lets me know that the solar light has not been activated. I'm going to check both of them and they both are good. So let's set these to the side, and then now let's grab our clear stones. These clear stones, I just wanted to put something at the base of these lamps, but not anything that was going to create too much of a distraction from the light. So the clear ones work perfectly fine. So now grab your jar, and these jars have the stickers at the bottom. If you guys want to remove them, you can, but for me, they did not bother me at all. So what we want to do is we want to fill the bottom of the jar, not even a quarter of the way. But it's really important to make sure that you don't fully fill the jar too much because it'll be hard to get that stake light inside of the middle of those stones. So now I'm going to grab the jar. I'm going to use my fingers to just kind of start that hole in the middle to make sure that the light doesn't have a hard time getting in there. And then I'm also going to check to see if the actual base, the tip, is covered with those stones, which it isn't. So that means I have to place more of the stones in there. So I'm going to put just a few, and then I'm going to put my finger down there again just to kind of move the stones out the way. So we try it again. A little bit of a wiggle, and there we go. So now that fits exactly there. So definitely not far up to cover the light, but definitely to cover that bottom piece. And then now we're going to start our second jar, and we're going to do the exact same thing, same process. Now this one, you guys, I actually struggled a little bit because even though I did the same process, sometimes it's a little bit harder to kind of get those stones out of the way. So you'll see me just struggle with this one just for a minute. As you can see, I was actually starting to get frustrated, like, come on now, this is crazy. So if you guys struggle with this, know that I do as well. Okay, so now we're back and the stones have been placed in the right spot and the light seems to have fit exactly like it's supposed to. So now we're going to move on to the gluing process. So I've did this with a couple different glues. This one is a little new, but I figure it'll work just the same as the last one. But I'm going to go ahead and use this super glue, and I'm not going to use a lot of it at all. I'm just going to put it just around the edges. Now I am just going to take a hairpin and puncture the top of the glue so that that can go out. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the light out, pull the yellow tab so that I can activate that solar light. Normally when you pull the tab out, the light begins to glow. However, this one didn't, so I'm hoping that it just needs to be charged and then it'll glow. That has happened before. But I'm just going to take this glue, put it around the sides just a little bit. And then once I've got the glue around the side, then I'm going to just stick it right back in that place. And that glue will merge the light with the glass so that way we don't have to worry about that coming out. Especially if it's bumped or something like that. You just sit it there. And then normally I would also sometimes place a weight over the top, but you don't necessarily have to. It'll still stick. You just set it to the side and let it dry. Now that we're done, everything is all glued. This is how it should look. As you can see, the light is there. I'm going to actually change the angle so you can see it in the dark. So as you can see, it actually gives a lot of light. So this is a project that I really enjoyed doing. Hopefully you guys will be able to benefit from it as well, either to provide a little light for you all in some of your rooms, or even just to do a nice arts and crafts project with your children. Okay, so this is our DIY for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.